I say that respectfully. I truly appreciate the time to the genuine ones only. And I say that respectfully, and I hope all is well in your end. And if it's not, I hope better days ahead for you that's in store that God is going to allow you to see. And I say that respectfully. I don't pray against my neighbor, I pray for them in the most healthiest way. Not to dim you like, let alone discourage you at the end of the day. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everybody. I do not worship the devil. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. I do not energy harvest off innocent people's energy. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And I do not steal anyone's destiny or identity. And I say that respectfully. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Loving yourself is not a crime. Getting discouraged wasn't part of God's timing. The good God is not for sale, and I don't worship the devil, and I say that respectfully. Always move accordingly. Have been on a good God's time, and I say that respectfully when I understand and recognize my faith at the end of the day, not to allow my neighbor to discourage me because of their pain. The he say, she say definitely wasn't that enough. I knew how to pray for my neighbor, not against my neighbor. That energy is different. When you truly self-reflect, to mentally go within at the end of the day, treating yourself right, they would never understand your vision. They would never understand that you're truly protected when you're loving yourself, to better yourself, to understand at the end of the day, yeah, trauma and pain was endured with you from a child point of view to went into your adulthood, but you never switched up at the end of the day to respect your neighbor. Here be the thought process to me when you understand your priorities, to understand balance when it comes to communication skills, self-control, respect yourself, understand true self-awareness to mean what you say. I ain't got to wear a mask to gaslight you with your pain. And I say that respectfully because I show up every day the same. Respecting my neighbor with no malicious intentions. I ain't praying against you. I'm praying for you. I hope that you see better days ahead, neighbor. Never dim your light because someone tries to discourage you at the end of the day. And I say that respectfully, regardless of what you're going through when it comes to your trials and tribulations. Never lose sight of day at the end of the day because of a temporary situation. Don't hurt yourself with words. And I say that respectfully. Don't pray against yourself. Pray for yourself. Wow. How God works in mysterious ways. They would never understand your confidence. They would never understand when they try to discourage you that day. How it didn't work. How God was truly protecting you. Showing you at the end of the day that you are worthy. You went from a non-believer to a believer at the end of the day. Because you mentally allowed yourself to go within. Not to become a victim. They would never understand that, wow, I humiliated you, I disrespected you. I made you feel like you wasn't worthy at the end of the day. I threw spell work at you in a toxic way. I antagonized your character. You didn't get out of character. It really be the thought process for me. How when someone wants you to get out of character at the end of the day when you're in your own lane, minding your business, and all they doing is projecting negative energy, and only to realize you're truly protected by the good God when you don't worship the devil. All money ain't good money. They thought you lacked self-awareness, but you was just bettering yourself to mind your business, to stay in your lane at the end of the day, because that had nothing to do with you when it came to someone's mind frame. Being dysfunctional at the end of the day, they dealing with their own mental health, saying that they real at the end of the day, and they got checkmate, because not everybody's the same when it come to drama. And you was praying for your neighbor at the end of the day in your lane to recognize at the end of the day that everybody wasn't supposed to be part of your journey and God was truly protecting you. And your neighbor didn't understand at the end of the day that they truly had an issue. Now they really got to self-reflect and mentally go within to do the mindset adjusting, to realize at the end of the day I was a bothering an innocent person when I should have stayed in my lane to mind my business. Now you really truly self-reflecting, neighbor. Realize at the end of the day, you shortchanged yourself when it came to common sense. Now you asking for forgiveness on your knees, and I say that respectfully, because you judge a book by its cover. Not realizing at the end of the day, everybody's not the same. It really be the thought process of me when it comes to folks, the priorities. You saying that you real at the end of the day, you got common sense. But if that was the case, you would have stayed in your lane to mind your business. To at the end of the day, to realize that, wow, I shouldn't have judged the book by its cover that day. I went up against somebody at the end of the day that was truly protected, and I tried to dim their light when it came to their faith. I tried to discourage them, lie on their name, put them in the minds at the end of the day that they was mentally unstable. It's a thought process to me, paying somebody right to left to get information on somebody, and you still come up short. It really be the thought process to me, save your apology. This type of stuff happens every single day when you least expect it. Folks be wearing a mask, gaslighting innocent people, want to play victim at the end of the day. They such a bully, they pick and choose who they want to bully at the end of the day, only to realize they picked the wrong target. Only to realize things would never be the same. Asking God for forgiveness, dang, when it's too late. Because you judge a book by its cover, stereotyping. Swear up and down you know somebody, only to realize you don't even know yourself. To understand self-worth, at the end of the day, what that you truly lack. It be the thought process to me. Someone has confidence in themselves and you can't recognize a self-reflect to understand your mindset of bettering yourself. It really be the thought process to me, something that you truly lack. It's true self-awareness. It be the thought process to me. Talking about you got your life in order when it comes to your priorities, but you're trying to dim somebody's life to discourage them. It be the thought process to me. That's not how God created us to be. Kicking each other down, becoming our worst enemy. Nah. God created us to uplift each other. God created us to respect each other. Be kind to one another, respect each other. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. Everybody's not supposed to be part of your journey, and that's okay. And that's why God shows us the way at the end of the day. Pray for your neighbor, not against your neighbor. But everybody's mindset is one side at the end of the day. When it comes to certain folks, and I say that respectfully, you put a name in your book, what you experience at the end of the day. How certain folks at the end of the day got to gang up on one person. All because they intimidate at the end of the day because they don't want someone to elevate faster than them when it was never a race. They be putting people in secret competition only to realize they was truly the issue. Bothering an innocent person who understood they lane, to understand self-awareness when it came to self-respect. They was loving themselves to treat themselves right. They was loving themselves to understand their priorities. They was loving themselves at the end of the day. I ain't have to play with spell work to make you dysfunctional at the end of the day. To question yourself at the end of the day. Are you showing up for yourself in a healthy way? What's going on with you today when it comes to your attention span? It be the thought process for me. My content ain't for everybody, and that's okay. But it be the thought process to me, how when you know how to show up for yourself to better yourself and respect your neighbor, they try to antagonize your character. And you wasn't even trying to get out of character. You was in your own lane, minding your business. Understand at the end of the day to love yourself right, not to become a victim because the trauma and pain was endured within you. Something that they couldn't get in tune with was knowing they worth. They was projecting all their drama on you at the end of the day, only to realize that they didn't understand that everybody wasn't the same. They poked the bear, didn't like the reaction. Because now they realize at the end of the day, they need a whole straight body jacket. On the way to the ER. Doctor, what's the diagnosis? Leave innocent people alone out here at the end of the day when they minding their business. It really be the thought process to me. You not understanding how someone knows how to take accountability for their action, and they mean what they say when they truly smiling, and that they mean what they say when they truly smiling to mentally go within. At the end of the day, they ain't gotta project that mindset of being dysfunctional when they know how to respect their neighbor, not to project that pain. At the end of the day, it be the thought process to me. We are all not the same when it comes to that pressure. Someone loving themselves in their own lane. Be mindful and wise when judging a book by its cover at the end of the day. And I say that respectfully, neighbor. Not everybody's the same. And be careful who you throwing spell work at the end of the day. They said you're whack, you're corny, you and nobody. They say you're whack, you're corny, you and nobody. You're only in your own lane, elevate and minding your business. Dang, neighbor. Everybody's not the same. It be the thought process to me. I love me, to choose me, to better me. Something that you couldn't see. I love me to choose me to respect my neighbor. Yeah, neighbor, everybody not supposed to be part of your journey. They gonna try to dim your life and discourage you at the end of the day. But when God shows you the way, they would never understand. My content ain't for everybody, and I say that respectfully. You man of your word, don't get discouraged today because someone gave up on you. Someone gave up on you. They try to discourage you. They took your kindness to weakness. They try to humiliate you, disrespect you. Those spoke at you in a toxic way. He say, she say, definitely wasn't that enough. You matter, you are worthy. Don't get discouraged today, and I say that respectfully. Being your authentic self at the end of the day, it's not a crime. So never allow someone to dim your light when it comes to time. And I say that respectfully. When you understand your priorities and God is showing you the way, and you ain't got malicious intentions, regardless of your culture, your religion, your sexual orientation, your disability, or your age, at the end of the day, they would never understand your vision when it comes to God's time. And especially when you ain't got malicious intentions, the energy is different. You ain't out here paying folks at the end of the day to see what somebody got going on at the end of the day. Sneak diss them, disrespect them. It be the thought process to me. You say you so real at the end of the day, you mature, you grown at the end of the day, but you lack self-awareness when it comes to self-control. Someone's in their lane, mind their business, something that you couldn't get in tune with was knowing your worth at the end of the day. It be the thought process to me when it comes to your lack of confidence. Now your genuine love, respect. I truly appreciate time to the genuine ones only. It's never erase the hill trauma and pain that was endured through from a child point of view. But you marry your way, don't get discouraged today. I am the original owner of all my content, word for word, and I say that respectfully. Now your genuine love, respect. I truly appreciate time to the genuine ones only. Have a safe year. Protect your energy. Not everybody's supposed to be part of your journey. I said what I said. Protect your energy. Now your genuine love, respect. God works in mysterious ways. Have a good day.